update. It's opening day of archery season. And I just seen 4 deer. I had one spike buck, he passed right under the stand. But a spike is not legal if he has an antler longer than 3 inches. He's not legal. I hit 3 does. They may have come into the corn further down, and they walked up through the corn this way, right on the crest of the hill, like at my eye level. But they weren't presenting a shot. The 3 of them came out in exactly the same spot, and then they walked up over the top of the hill. They did see a nice red fox this morning too. Came right under the stand. He came right out of the corn. I hear the squirrels. Gonna sit a little bit longer. Might move stands this afternoon. Might sit in a different stand. But so far, we've had a great morning. It's a pity that spike buck wasn't a doe. It had like a 5-yard shot. A landowner sitting on the opposite side of the woods here to me, and he seen those, and he had a small buck right underneath this stand too. So we both had a good morning. We'll sit.
Here's a video clip of a small buck that a landowner had under his stand.
The squirrels are out. Okay, this is day 1, part 2. Second sit of the opening day. Hopefully we see some deer. I don't see too much deer movement in the evenings here. They either move in the morning or wait till it gets dark. Although sometimes I have caught them on the camera like by the last light, so we'll see what happens. All in all, it's been a good day. Seen some deer and a fox. Can't beat that. I'm just listening. I'll give you a view around from my stand here. This is down there behind me. Goes down the hill that way into the thick woods. There's a soybean patch between the finger of woods there. I'll come around to another thicket. More soybean in the front. Hedgerow on the opposite side. And we come into corn. You can see the corn here. Ideally, my ideal situation is what happened this morning with that little spike buck. He came right up the side of the hill here, right past me here, and then right out in front of me. Stopped in every shooting line that I had. Gave me perfect broadside shots. See how it falls down behind me there. It's really quiet though. The ground is soft in here, and the leaves are all damp, and it's hard to hear the deer coming. It's still pretty quiet. haven't seen a lot of activity on my cameras this week at all. We're gonna sit tight and see what happens. There he goes. He's still busy collecting nuts. Driving me nuts. Well, it's 5:55. I just got a shot at a doe. I bet I hit her pretty hard, man. That arrow whacked her. I can see the knock. It's sitting right out in the gap here. I can see the aluminoc lit up. She kicked real high when I shot her. She ran right down the hill. I think she's laying in the woods right there. I seen her go down. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna give her some time and make sure not to push her. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but that's my first archery kill in a long time. I'm gonna give her about 30 minutes and then go follow it up and see if I can find it. I'm gonna get down quick and check my arrow. But man, that schwacked her. She made it to the edge of the woods down there. I could see her running. She was bounding. And I'm pretty sure I heard her run into a tree. She wailed a tree. And she was all the legs flailing on the ground down there. So I might check and see. I might be able to see her from here. Okay, let's see. Well, here we go. Blood. Blood. See if there's any more. Here's my arrow. Oh yeah, that's a good sign. Blood all the way up. She reared back this way. I'm gonna leave back there for a marker. Look at those luminocs, the way they light up. And she came down this way. She ran right through this stuff, right through here. Yeah, there's more blood right there. Sure, she's leaking. It's good looking blood too. Alright, let's go down and see if we can find it. So, here's my arrow. And there's the stand right there. That's where I'm sitting. 20 yards. Okay. Come down across the soybean cut that was behind the stand. This is where I seen her. She ran right into that log there. Look at the blood on it. Bone blood right there. More blood right here. Blood spray on the log. Hair on the log. See where she hit it? She hit it hard. Blood spray on the log. Lots of blood. Lots of blood. More hair here on the blood. Good blood. Oh, and there she lays. Wow, look at that hole. Look at that exit hole.
Yeah, this is not the exit hole. This is actually the entry hole. I misspoke there.
Get down here without breaking the neck. Look at that wound. Let's check to make sure she's dead. Yep. Nice. Wow, I'm impressed with that. The deer didn't go. I'm gonna say she's 50, 60, 55 yards from my stand. I'm not surprised with a wound like that. Look at the wound. That's amazing. That's a raged broadhead. That's awesome. It's a pretty decent sized deer. That's gonna fill up my freezer. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, let's tag it. It's time for me to get to work. Well, I cannot get over that wound channel. Wait, there's more deer. Look at the size of that cut. Wow. How did it not leave more blood? I'm super pumped. Super pumped. Okay, back at the house. Built a new gambrel hoist here for the back of my truck. Actually got a reducer trailer bracket. See there where I slid the metal tubing into it? This is 2-inch square tube. I cut it, 2-inch square tube up at the top. Welded a big exhaust bracket on there. And I have my winch on it. Actually, I have a wind-up winch. I haven't finished it yet. I have a wind-up winch to mount on the pole here. It's gonna run through. I can run through the strap if I have something really heavy. I mean, I can skin anything on it from a deer, as we can see here, to a fox. But it's perfect. It works really well. Okay, if you don't want to see a lot of blood, look away now. I'll show you what this broadhead did to this deer. I stay out a little late. Oh, here we go. You can see it actually cut the entire front of the lung off. The main artery that went through it, and then you can see the hole here in the other lung. Look at that. Here's the exit there, you can see it. Perfect. And don't let anybody tell you, look at the other chunk of the lung there. Cut it right in half. Don't let anybody tell you that an arrow is not an effective weapon. As soon as I hit that deer, it was dead on its feet. You can see by the holes in the side of it. It's a very effective, very, very effective. I mean, that is easily as humane as any gun kill. Also, the added bonus with an archery shot like that is that it doesn't damage any meat. There's no shock trauma at all because the broadhead kills by hemorrhaging. Now that arrow punched right through that deer, and you know, in a nanosecond, it just boom right through it, in one side out the other. And you know, the deer was, like I said, the deer started to die as soon as it was running. It actually, like I said in the video earlier, I knew when it stopped, it ran into a log, it hit a log, and boom, it was over on the ground. It was done in, like, you know, it was in a matter of 2 seconds maybe. The deer can run, you know, 50 yards in a couple of seconds. But yeah, I'm glad I found it. It was a good day. It's a long time since I've killed an archery deer. It's the first deer I've killed with a crossbow. I did miss one with a crossbow. I missed two with a crossbow. 2 seasons ago and 3 seasons ago, I had one duck an arrow actually on me. I didn't aim quite low enough, and it ducked it when I shot, and the arrow just barely missed it over its back. That was from a ground blind. But today I was up in the tree stand. Didn't have time to video the shot. The deer appeared. Actually, I was getting ready to get down out of the stand to leave, and I just was reaching through the bow to take the bolt out of it so I could put the discharge bolt in. I was going to shoot a bolt into the ground to unload the bow to let the string down. And I caught the flick of an ear right out in front of me. It was in the shooting lane that I cleared right out in front of me. And in the blink of an eye, the deer was on me. She just snuck up the edge of the field and presented me with a perfect quartering away broadside shot. And it was just a split second. I wasn't going to risk, missing the deer. I had sat in that tree stand since, when did I get there? It was probably just after 6 o'clock in the morning. And I shot the deer 5 minutes to 6 in the evening. So that was a long sit, but it was a really good day. I hope everybody's having a successful and safe hunting season. And thanks for watching the video. Till next time.